Today we're going to be creating a whipped shea butter, a simple 1, 2, 3 whipped shea butter. It will be only 3 ingredients. You can make this for yourself, or if you have a store, you can actually make this and sell it because it is your classic whipped shea butter with three simple ingredients. If you're interested in that, keep watching. Our 3 ingredients for this recipe is shea butter, jojoba oil, vitamin E oil, optional, colloidal oatmeal, which is also optional, but I do love to add it in, essential oil, optional, but I think you should add this in. You can substitute each ingredient for an ingredient of your own, however it may feel different. So try to get something really close to the ingredients listed. The first thing we're going to add in this mixture is our 5 ounces of shea butter. I will have the conversion in grams on the screen for you. So let's go ahead and add our 5 ounces of shea butter. Now that we've added our shea butter, I'm going to go ahead and add in our jojoba oil. What I do want to mention is that the jojoba oil, sometimes I mix this and I melt the butter first and then just add the oil. But for this one, since it's just the shea butter and I'm going to melt it on like really low heat, I'm going to go ahead and add my jojoba oil to the mixture as well. Now that I've completely added our ingredients, I'm going to take this to my heated area, whatever it is that you have at home, or your stove, whatever it is, to melt, and that is going to sit and melt for about 30-45 minutes. Now that phase A is being melted, we're going to go ahead and move on to phase B in this formula, and this is going to be our cool down section where we're going to weigh out our added ingredients or additives that we're going to put at the end and mix it together. So once the shea butter is finished cooling, we can just pour it in and mix it, right? So let's go ahead and add in our first additive, which is our vitamin E oil. We're going to add 1% vitamin E oil, which is equal to 3 grams. I'm not going to do this in ounce because when you do it in ounce, it's like a little bit. So it's easier to weigh this out in grams and use a smaller scale. Next thing you want to add to that mixture is your essential oil. Now that I've added my vitamin E oil to my colloidal oatmeal, I'm going to go ahead and add in my tea tree oil. That's the essential oil that I'm choosing to use for this mixture. The reason why I'm mixing in all these ingredients, it saves me time at the end and I can mix them around before I actually start whipping up the shea butter. Once the shea butter is out and cooled, and I add this all together and then I can just whip it up real quick. And as you guys know, I love to add colloidal oatmeal to my body butters. I just love how the body butter feels and all the good benefits that you can get from it inside your body butter. All right, there we go, 3 grams. Now that that is completed, we're going to go ahead and use our stirring rod to mix this product. If you're making this for resale, especially, these can come in handy. They're glass stirring rod. You can use it to stir the product and they're easy to clean. So as you see, I'm mixing it and it's combining all the ingredients together, which is great. Look at it, very nicely. Okay guys, our whipped shea butter mixture has solidified. However, I did leave it in there a little bit too long. You know, I don't like when it gets this hard, because when it gets this hard, it's a bit harder to mix. And I like when it has, you know, it's still a bit soft in the middle. Like if you can see it here, it's a bit soft in the middle. But to be honest with you, when I'm mixing it, I like it even softer in the middle and a little bit more lighter, a little bit more softer around the perimeter. But that's okay because this is whipped shea butter. I'm gonna go ahead and add in our essential oil and colloidal oatmeal mixture into this. So I stopped a bit because as you can see, there's some sticking to the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop these off of the corner because I want everything to be mixing. I want nothing left. Nothing should be left. Nothing at all. All right, so now let's get back to mixing. So when I do the piping bag, I like to have a larger container that I can put it in and scoop the things in, because it kind of makes my life a little bit easier rather than, you know, fighting with it. So now that this is starting to solidify, I'm gonna go ahead and get it into the, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into the piping bag, and notice how soft and fluffy this shea butter, this whipped shea butter is. So I cut the tip of my piping bag right there. All right, now let's begin. This piper out there. It has a nice thick, solid texture. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my hand. You can see it there. It does have a bit of a glossier, it has a sheen to it as well. This formula was created with the intention to resell. When I did my store, I used to resell this. I think it's this formula or something very similar. However, the only things that I changed were the essential oil. I added an essential oil blend to my formula because I wanted it to target certain difficult skin irritation like eczema or anything like that. I also used, mainly my formulas were used with hemp seed oil and not jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is nice, but I used it for certain products because it was more expensive, and I do like using hemp seed oil. So a lot of my products were created with hemp seed oil as the base. So you can definitely look into that. And if you wanted to start a skincare business and you wanted to try this recipe, you can go ahead and use this recipe, because and add in your little twist, change the oil, maybe a different essential oil blend, and you have a basic whipped shea butter to use in your business. Thanks for watching my videos till the very end. If you enjoy this, you'll definitely enjoy one of my other videos that are listed on the right here. Don't forget to leave a comment with any questions that you may have in this video. I do respond. So don't forget to leave a comment with any questions that you have in this video. Thank you.